When a rush hits, every part of the hotel feels it. Guests expect fast, seamless service, and teams feel the pressure immediately. Planning ahead definitely helps leaders stay calm, support their staff, and keep the guest experience strong instead of scrambling in the moment. Reactive planning is when you're already behind and trying to catch up. Proactive planning is ideal as you're seeing the rush coming, but you're getting ready for it before it arrives. So, one of those, which is the reactive, it creates this feeling of stressfulness and that you're rushed. While if you are being proactive, it allows you to be and feel more organized and in control. We've got the peak readiness planner, and it's a document that we use and partner with our customers or potential customers. And what we're using it for is to gather the right data, align early on, and stay focused on things like milestones. What's the schedule is going to look like, critical staffing dates that we need to hit. And really what it does is it's just like any planning document, it keeps the planning organized, helps us to reduce the chance of missed details, and really helps ensure that we're fully prepared as well as our customer is fully prepared for the demand peaks. So again, we really believe in this. It's necessary. There's so many moving parts, especially when you get into a lot of the F&B and the schedules, the different events. But ultimately, this is very useful for any up and coming needs, even if it's just seasonality. Those are key times that we can make sure that both sides are ready for the rush. Can you look at everything that you've got going within your property and say, hey, I'm fully ready for this, whether it's a NASCAR event or a golf tournament or the World Cup. Let's have a sit down. Let's look through this, see how we can help you, maybe identify some gaps or things that you haven't seen. There'll be continual rushes that come out throughout the rest of the year and into next year. So it's just not about what's happening today. It's about up and coming rushes in different markets throughout the US. A lot of it is really looking at the data and looking at past history, but there's always going to be times where the occupancy goes through the roof unexpectedly. So I think the biggest piece is that underestimating the needs or overestimating the needs can be a situation. The timing as well, from a perspective of what is needed, when it's needed, and what the duration would be, or some of the key things that we go through when we're doing the peak planning, because we want to make sure that we're aware of the needs ahead of time. We're basically planning accordingly to make sure that not only do we have what we're expecting, but we've got a pool of candidates that is a lot larger than what the need is, so that if anything happens last minute, that we're able to react. Basically, for us to be able to partner, the more information, the sooner, the better, as we're looking to make sure that we've got enough people in the pipeline, that we are looking at our other customers to determine what the headcount is necessary for all of them so that we're able to meet the demand that they have. We've been helping customers get ready for the rush by combining our early planning with built-in flexibility. In Florida, for example, we've been partnering with multiple hotels to prepare for the spring break surge by aligning early on to project the staffing volumes, review some of the historical trends, and really anticipate demand so that we can make sure that we build a deeper bench of ready candidates to cover the unexpected spikes. Also, at the same time, in Houston, we're supporting customers during the Zero Week where the demand for F&B and banquet servers has rise real fast. The events like that require more than just staffing support. In the moment, they require thoughtful process planning ahead of time and the ability to adapt quickly as needs change. In both cases, our role is to help the customer stay prepared, responsive, and ready to deliver during any of their busiest moments. You got to use data and trends to prepare for what we can see coming, right? Like seasonality, some events, and occupancy changes. For things that you can't predict, you really need to build in flexibility with backup plans. So you got to have cross training teams, you got to have reliable staffing support, and basically that combination is what keeps hotels ready. So, in the situations that you're talking about with World Cup, again, this isn't something that happens annually, and there's a lot of unexpected. And so that's why it's even more critical, as we say, are you ready for the rush? Because again, there are going to be a lot of unexpected things. Great staffing should be more than just covering a few open shifts. It should give hotels breathing room, protect their service quality, and really help teams stay strong during busy times. The goal is not just to fix today's problems, it's to better be prepared for tomorrow's demand. We want to look for partnerships that we can show success on both sides and that there is a value. If there's not a value for us to be there, it's all about price. If there's a value to be there, then there's a lot more to it. And it's really about being partners versus just a vendor.